Hello, my name is MaryD and welcome to my YouTube channel, MaryD Plays. In this video, I'm going to be practicing the exercises and lessons taught to me by my music teacher, Alex Holycross. Alex is the frontman for the Michigan-based band called the Native How. Unfortunately, at this moment, him and his band is unable to tour due to COVID-19. So he's offering music lessons. I'll put in the description below his contact information. So if you are interested in inquiring about his services, you can contact him directly. Now, 2 weeks, it was 2 weeks ago from this video is when I inquired about his, or when I had my first lesson with him. The first lesson, about an hour. It was about an hour, and he, the first lesson, the first lessons were an hour long, but the first lesson he taught was an exercise, which is a chromatic scale-based exercise. It's where he, now I've done chromatic scale exercises before, but usually with chromatic scale exercise that I usually do, I start on the high string. That's the first string right here. It's the E string, high E, and here's the high E string. And then of course the sixth string, which is low E. But I would start on the high E and would be playing fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'll be playing open E all the way to the 12th fret E. Something like this. Then I would do the same thing with second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth string. And I would practice this. Well, my guitar teacher that I had back in middle school would have me start this chromatic scale slow and then speed it up. And for every time you go and go up and down on the fretboard, you're supposed to increase the speed of your playing. Anyways, now with Alex, he taught me his exercise, which his exercise is he starts with the sixth string E, the low E, and he frets only the first 4 frets. That'd be F, F sharp, G, and G sharp. So it'd be F, F sharp, G, and G sharp. And then he'll go to the next string and do A sharp, B, C, and C sharp, and then D, and repeat the same pattern with string D, G, B, and then a high E. So it'd be like something like this. However, there's a difference. Once he got to the high E string, he would go down a fret to the 5th fret, and that's to your A, and play that. But then he's going backwards, so it'll be A flat, G, and then G flat. And then after he plays that on the first string, then he goes to the second string, which is the B string, and he'll play the 5th fret E on the second string, then E flat, D, and then D flat, and then he'll repeat that pattern with G, D, and A, and E, which that's what I'm about to do. Once you get to the low E string, again, you go down a fret. So I'll start on the G. This time around, I'll start on the G, the 3rd fret, and play G, G sharp, A, and then A sharp. And I'll be repeating this pattern up and down till I get to the 12th fret, till I get the high string, E fret, which is on the E string, and it's by chance the 12th fret on the E string is an E. Okay, the next lesson, well, first of all, one of the main problem I have with chords is doing bar chords. I have trouble with bar chords, and I told Alex that, and yeah, any bar chord, really, it doesn't matter which one that I do, they don't sound right, they don't ring out right. And the bar chords are the bar chords that you see here. The C minor, the F major, the F minor, and let's see, the B major and B minor up here. Those are all example bar chords. And what it is you're putting your one finger across the fret to bar that whole entire all 6 of these strings, and then you put your 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So this is how you would do a B major. And let's see, I'd be able to do it. I actually never tried the B major. Yeah, that doesn't quite sound right. Anyways, my goal is to actually, hopefully one of these days, to be able to do bar chords. In the meantime, Alex showed me an exercise I could do, barring frets 1 through 12. Now, I found this diagram where it's showing how to bar only strings 2, 3, and 4 instead of barring all 6 strings at the same time. So just for practice until I get my finger strength up, I'm going to go ahead and just go based off the information on this chart. So I'm going to bar the second, third, and fourth strings, just like the diagram says, and then the other strings I'm not going to play, or I'm going to try not to play them. You're supposed to mute them or not play them, so they won't ring out. The strings that have the or the frets with the X, you're not supposed to be playing those notes. Anyways, but eventually I want to work it up where I can play all 6 strings. And I'm in this diagram, it's showing the open string all the way up to 14th fret. I'm going to do open string up to 12th fret. So that's be about right here is what I'm doing. I'm going to play each one of them now, but I'm only, as I said, I'm only going to play the first 3 strings. I'll be barring these 3 strings with one finger, going across each fret, and well, let's see how it sounds. Not bad. Now, as I said, we're going to play just the A major and minor chords. I'm not going to do the 7th chords. So the A7th, the B7, C7, D7, and so on and so forth, I'm not doing. But I'm going to do the A major and A minor, and going to try to strum each chord and then play them individually. So here's the A major. Okay, and A minor. Okay, B major. I don't know if I've ever played this chord. Or if I have, it's been a while. Okay, wait a minute. I'm supposed to skip a fret. Oh, dear. I'm not even sure if I can play that. I have small fingers. First 4 strings. Is there an easier B major? I have to look it up because that one, that's a stretch for me. Okay, well, yeah, I need to look to see if there's an easier version of doing that B major because I'm having trouble doing that one. Okay, let's see. There's B minor, which in a way is almost looks like the F minor or F chord. Okay, B minor. 2, 3. You play the first 3 strings. Okay, and then here is a C chord with now OP. This little mark here is optional. I'm gonna play the regular C chord where it's these, where you play the first 5 strings, but then I'm also going to try attempt to play the optional chord afterwards. Let's see, so C. optional C chord with where you play the last string on the 3rd fret, which is the G fret right there. So it's 2, 3, 4. Okay, the C minor. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, and you only play 4 middle strings. You don't play the E strings. It's a C minor. Yeah, I'm having trouble with it. Okay, now let's do D major. D major has an optional chording. I'm going to try to. So I'll play the one that I'm used to playing, where you play the first 4 strings, but then I will play the optional version as well. I can't tell. Is that supposed to be fretted, or is that an open note? Because usually if it's on the 1st fret, it'll be right here. So I'm kind of wondering if that's supposed to be an open, just played open string. I'll have to look it up. Well, let's see how it sounds if you play all 5 strings with the A string and D string being open. Just see how that sounds. That sounds right. Okay, I'm going to assume that the 5th string is supposed to be played open. So I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. Okay, next we're going to do D minor. Again, there seems to be an optional, and there's a question whether or not I'm supposed to play that fret or if that's an open string. I'm not sure. I'll play the regular D minor, and then I'll play the D minor that I'm used to playing is where you play the first 4 strings, but then I'll play the optional open A string. And we can compare the two. 1, 2.